Don't put yourself on the back burner. You got to put yourself first. It's a lifestyle change. It's not a quick fix. It's not a diet fad. It's not a pill that's going to make it. It's got to be you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Vanessa. We have Heather here with us. She has been with us for 24 weeks and is down officially 42 pounds. Heather, we are so excited for you and could not be more proud of your fitness journey here with Right to Fitness.
You guys had offered the free 5-day challenge, which is where I lost my first 5 pounds in the 5 days. I wanted to feel better overall. So after I did that and I was like, yeah, I can do this. And it wasn't a quick fix thing. It was, changing how I ate and stuff just in the 5 days alone. It made me want to keep going to get healthier and feel better and increase my energy. So I had done Weight Watchers for a little bit and that worked sort of, but then, you fall off track because it's like, I didn't really have the accountability because I did it online. I had also done like the quick ones, the It Works and the fad diets, the pills. I had tried keto for a little bit and I couldn't be disciplined enough to keep myself in that at the time. So I tried a whole slew. I'd even done Herbalife for a little bit. So, and those didn't really pan out for me.
Okay. Overall, why do you feel like those other programs or product didn't work for you? What did you feel was missing?
The accountability, obviously, like I said earlier, it was a quick fix. I was like, oh, I'll lose this amount of weight and I'll keep it off and then I'll just go back to eating whatever. And, I'd work out here and there, but it wasn't disciplined. It wasn't a set regimen for myself. And I didn't have anybody there to keep kind of pushing me, motivating me, like, you guys do with the group calls and checking in with us.
Yeah.
So I suffer from migraines and I was having probably 4 to 6 migraines a month, not including daily headaches that I'd wake up with. So I was constantly popping like ibuprofen or Tylenol, which is obviously not good for me. I was sluggish. I had no energy. I felt gross. I was not comfortable in my own skin, honestly. I wasn't happy with the way I felt. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And how have your migraines, how are they now? Are you feeling better now?
I haven't had any. So I was in the program with you guys for 24 weeks. I haven't had any migraines during that time. I mean, I'm not saying I won't have a headache here and there, but that's stress sometimes too from other things in life. But yeah, I haven't had any of the migraines. And I went before I started with you guys, I went and my labs for, my blood work were horrible. And then I went back in June, kind of shortly after I had been with you. Well, after I'd been with you guys for, I think it was the first 3 months I was with you guys? Yeah. And my numbers dropped significantly. They were way better. My blood pressure was better. So it was pretty awesome. I wanted to feel better overall and have more energy. I have 3 boys that are middle school, high school age, and I didn't even have the energy to go out and just shoot hoops with them or, and I was just I felt lazy. And I needed a pick me up. And like I said, I wanted to learn to eat better too, not just for myself, but for my family. Cause quick fix meals like pizzas and pizza rolls and on a busy work night, I mean, that seems like, oh, that will be okay. It's not. So yeah, learning to meal prep was a big thing for me too. Well, I've lost 42 pounds and 15 inches between my hips and waist, which is pretty awesome. I'm starting to see that there were still abs there, which I didn't think I had. Yeah. And then my self-confidence, before I had like none. Like I said, I was uncomfortable in my skin. And now I'm like, okay, yeah, I can wear that shirt. And it might be a little bit tighter fitting, but I went down a size in shirt and I went down a couple sizes in pants. And so, which is amazing because, when you start seeing it and feeling it in your clothes and people start complimenting you, that's pretty cool. So,
yeah, that's awesome.
I have a lot more energy. And then I'm just happier, I think, in general. I'm not suffering from the migraines like I was. I'm not feeling like, oh, I'm so gross. You know what I mean? I think my husband's noticed that too. You know, before, like,
Yeah, that's a big
text me, you know what I mean? And now it's not like that. So, but I'm like, I just feel better in general. And like I said, I'm able to buy clothes that I would have never bought before. And that in itself to me is like a huge thing, because I was in an extra large for years, you know, just between my bust, I have a bigger bust and, you know, everything else on top of that. And I was like, now I don't have to do that anymore. So that's nice. And then I'm glad I don't have the migraines like I did, because that's miserable. It was hard to go to work, and now I don't have to suffer from that. And I'm starting a new job. So
Oh yeah, that's exciting.
I told you earlier, the accountability is a big thing for me. I need that push. I need that, you know, the rough weeks when you were like, because you were my coach, when you be like, well, let's do it this way, or maybe add this in or change this up. And changing from having none of the gluten and none of the dairy has really helped me with you guys trying that route. Because at first I was like, oh, there's no way I can give up my Greek yogurt,
Yeah.
cottage cheese, but I was able to, and it's actually helped me quite a bit. And the group itself of like the women and stuff, just everybody checking in with each other and supporting each other and lifting each other up has been great. And I like the exercises. You were really good to work with me on like what exercises I wanted to do. I was like, but you're like, I'll put that in, or I want to do kickboxing, and we got that put in. So
Yeah, that's awesome. That was I'm glad that you're the first person who asked me to do that, because now I have like all these kickboxing workouts. So all the ladies are like, I want to do kickboxing now. After I talked about it on that group call, I was like, crap. But it's a good thing. So I was glad that worked out.
I would like to lose, like we talked about, maybe another 30 pounds to get to my ideal weight. And then I mean, obviously maintain after that. And you know, I'd like to build some more muscle, especially to prove my middle son wrong. You know, he always tells me how much stronger he is than mom. So, and keep eating healthier, make sure my family's eating healthier, staying on track with that, because it's not just good for me, it's good for them too. I would say join. Don't put yourself on the back burner. I did that for so long. Like, oh, it'll wait, will go away on its own, and it doesn't. You've got to put yourself first. I know your family and everything matters, and still include them. But I'm saying you've got to put yourself first, because otherwise you'll never lose the weight. And it's a lifestyle change. It's not a quick fix. It's not a diet fad. It's not a pill that's going to make it. It's got to be you. So yeah, I would do it because it's helped me tremendously.